8. Didn't make money with the queens. I thought that was a pretty playable hand, Anthony, but Girasoli playing the hand
Raise
that
600.
Stefanik's been
call.
folding all night. Queen Jack.
Plus 800 to call.
6 under 6.
Can Dave Elliott continue his bounce back up the charts? Ace 9.
Make it easier, right? Don't have to count it.
Cool. 600 to call.
600 for Ian Fraser with, I'm afraid,
Pass.
not much. So 2 players, a bit of a coin toss here, Anthony. The fish is just in front.
7 of spades. 8 of diamonds. 7 of hearts. That's in here.
Wolf check.
Jack. Jack.
Going to see 4th Street. Well,
Queen of
there's a
spades.
queen for Tony Girasoli.
Dave's going to get in trouble here if he bets this, because he's not going to put Tony off the hand. Tony's going to come over the top here, I feel.
Yeah, we pointed out the Devilfish's bet frequency earlier. He doesn't like not to be involved. He might
1500
regret
to
getting
call.
stuck into this one.
Gone all
Girasoli
in.
has gone all in, just as you said, Anthony.
4,500 to call.
And Dave's got to pass.
He has to pass, surely.
He's been caught with his fingers in the till.
Yeah, he's still going to have plenty of money. It's not desperation stakes for the most famous player at the table. And I think he respects Tony enough as a player not to hang about hoping to pull an ace. There it is. He stole one off him. And I'm afraid he just gave most of the money back.
Tony, relax. No bluff, bud. Come on.
Good bluff, says Ronnie Campbell. Little does he know.
Where you from, Tony?
Renfrew.
I have no idea where that is. Ah, Campbell's Scottish
200 for your
name.
small
Yeah,
blind.
you look Scottish.
He does a bit, doesn't
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly a more Scottish name than Girasoli.
Ah?
$400 to call. Pass. 400
Stefanik
to call.
passing. Girasoli. Well,
Raise
it's
600.
raining cards in Scotland at the
1,000 to
moment.
No.
Big Slick
Pass.
gets rid of Bob Clark.
1,000.
Devilfish has had his excitement for the
800
moment.
to call. Raise.
And it's a raise from Ian Fraser with a Queen Jack. Anthony.
Raise 2-5.
Raise 2,500, yeah.
Well, the Queen Jack suddenly looks a bit better, doesn't it, Anthony? Riney has also got a big slick.
2,000
400.
to call.
It could be quite interesting if the flop's ace, king, 10.
Call.
Yep. Could be about to kick off in the Party Poker.com Poker Den. Looking forward to seeing this flop.
Do you want a 10-minute penalisation?
Yes.
Marty's threatening the Devilfish with a yellow card. I think it's in the spirit of fun so far.
I'm not here.
Yeah, he's threatening him with a 10-minute timeout there.
I might need that later.
You don't need it.
She said you
Well,
want.
I don't want the Devilfish to leave, Anthony. You and I might have to actually start doing some commentating instead of leaving him to the job. Well, here comes our flop at last. And
5 of
there
spades.
is a
10 of
queen.
hearts, and Queen of clubs.
Suddenly those ace
Gone all
kings
in.
are going to have to cope with an all-in from Ian Fraser. Businessman from Surrey. Doing the business now. Top pair, not messing around. He perhaps got a little bit fortunate.
And neither of these two can call now. They need a middle pin jack for a straight.
Over to you,
Yes.
sir. Where do you
Were
go?
a jack to come down,
5,200.
an ace, we would have a split pot between Campbell and
That's mine, isn't it?
Jurassic. They'd get their money back and half of Fraser's, but of course, if we did have an ace or a king and then a jack, everyone would have a Broadway straight.
Got enough there?
Pass.
You can show it now.
Easy, two aces.
Pass.
Nah,
Okay, I need these races announcing clearly, okay?
There we go.
Yeah, we
Well,
might see the flop.
it wasn't to be.
Lads, did you hear that? I need these races announcing clearly.
Marty laying
I
down
need
the
races
law.
announcing clearly,
Ian
okay?
Fraser
Oh, I got
stacking
it.
up the cash.
2-4.
Oh, I got it clear.
So they can whine all they like, and it's never nice having to throw away an ace-king. But there'll be plenty more pretty cards dealt around the table at the Poker Den, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more rows and hard words. So join us after this short break.
But that one there, oh, that's
Okay,
what
what? Let's go on here. Let's go.
The button's on Tony, the action will be on Ian Fraser. Doesn't like the look of those. Big Riney. Well, we've seen Devilfish play that hand a couple of times. It's the King 10 off suit. He's in early position, and he thinks it's good enough to raise with.
You can't make it 1,000
You have to
plates,
make it
1,200.
1,200.
Fair enough.
6 with 6 is 12, okay?
He knew that, trust me.
1,200.
Once again, Mad Marty having to ride herd on our unruly players.
Five.
Oh, Dave. Go get it.
Clark, well, he just won one with a rubbish hand. He's thrown away an ace this time. Did only have a deuce kicker. And it's down to the fish, who's got the seafood
Pretty
hand.
tough decision.
King 3. Calling it a tough decision. And he's also
Jump from
lobbing
fish to
them
the wall, huh?
in the direction of our dealer. And more
Leave the
money.
security on.
You might
Big
believe it on
Riney.
that boat a bit early if you're not careful, baby.
Nice win there for the man from the Turks and the Caicos Islands, and that has moved him up to pole position, just over £12,000. But look at that man in number 6, Dave the Devilfish Elliott, £2,800. Surely even a player of his quality, Anthony Hardy, has to start pressing the panic button.
Yeah, Dave's got to gamble soon. You know, Campbell's building up a big lead. He's got nearly 10,000 more than what Dave's got.
Yeah, and Dave, well, his pride would be stung if he was forced out of this gritty back room by a man who not only has he never heard of, but who's never heard of him. There can't be many people in poker who haven't seen the Devilfish. He's a big celebrity in America. Told me when he was out at the World Series he was hanging around with Tobey Maguire, who played Spider-Man. Certainly Dave would have driven him up the wall one way or another.
Set it on fire.
Five.
Well,
600.
Stefanik's now got the King 3. He saw what the fish did with it,
Pass.
and he's doing exactly the same thing. Down to the bottom of the lagoon with it.
Yeah, buddy, I'm all in.
And the fish
Trent
is
must
making
have
his
smelt it,
move.
these bastards.
6-2. Well, if we were playing low ball,
Gone all in.
he'd be my favourite. But 6-2 is not a hand, I suggest, that wants a call.
Should have make him sweat a little while.
And
Yeah, but they were on the clock, so if
You
make
didn't get
the
one.
people sweat, you're just wasting time, and we haven't got any time to waste.
It's all business, huh?
not so chirpy now, the Devilfish. It's amazing, these good players. You see them with their World Series bracelets and their big reputations, but when they start getting on the wrong end of a hiding, they do clam up, don't they?
They certainly do go quiet. We've seen that in previous weeks, haven't we? You know, a lot of the favourites, you know, get beaten a couple of pots, and all of a sudden, you know, you can't hear them. They're quiet as a mouse.
I think you were quiet for 5 minutes last week, Anthony.
No, not me, Gruff.